Hey everyone, my name is Joe Sasto. I'm a chef here in Los Angeles, California, and today I'm going to show you my family's recipe for ultimate lasagna. I wanted to make lasagna because in my family, when you think of the holidays, it's always lasagna, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. Sure, we'll have turkey, but the main event is always the lasagna. So holiday times, this is the recipe that is closest to my heart. So mixing together the eggs, the flour, and the spinach powder, a little bit of salt, kneading that together for about 20 minutes till it's nice and smooth, and then you have to give the gluten a rest. Give that some time to relax, let those bonds form really strongly, and that way when you go to roll out your dough, it doesn't bounce back on you. It's nice, smooth, velvety, and supple. There is absolutely nothing wrong with buying dried pasta and using that. They make some really good ones out there, but there's something special about making pasta by hand. It's a tactile experience. You're putting your love and your labor into this product, and then you're sharing it directly with your family, with your friends. So if you have the opportunity to make fresh pasta, you're doing something special like lasagna, might as well go the distance and go all in. The entire sheeting process may look very intimidating. It's not at all. If you have a good dough and it's kneaded properly and rested properly, the sheeting process and laminating actually goes very easily. So as you're cutting your sheets for your lasagna, obviously take a look at the baking dish that you're going to use. You can use any size that you'd like. Just make sure you're cutting your sheets to fit the size of your baking dish. Bechamel are one of those base sauces that's used in a number of different applications all over the world. Essentially, it's milk or cream thickened with the roux, flour, and butter. That acts as our nice, white, creamy, rich sauce that's gonna go in between the layers of our lasagna. Your bechamel should thicken as soon as it comes to a boil. Once it's boiling or simmering, you wanna give it another 2 or 3 minutes just to cook off any of that raw flour taste that still might be in there. So growing up in an Italian household, it's all about family and it's all about food. We start eating from the moment we wake up till the moment we take a nap, then we wake up, keep eating again. So lasagna was always that main event. Sometimes we'd have it in the afternoon, around 2, then we'll have the main dinner with the turkey or the roast beef, and then maybe another slice of lasagna before bed. But to me, lasagna was always that centerpiece. So the biggest thing for me when you're making gravy is you don't want these giant meat nuggets all throughout your sauce. When your meat first goes into the pan, whether it be with a whisk or a spoon, make sure to break up all those chunks so it's nicely uniform ground beef, and that way that'll coat your entire pasta and you won't get these big pockets and big chunks of meat throughout. To me, making and eating lasagna is love. Always remember, eat pasta, make love. And the meat sauce is definitely the base to the lasagna. You know, I think you could tell a lot about the way someone grew up is whether they call it red sauce or gravy. In my family, gravy was this. It's tomato sauce with the meat and the veggies and everything cooked in it for a number of hours, but that's what gravy is, not that brown stuff you put on roast beef. That's different. This is gravy. You could call it red sauce, whatever you want to call it. It's really good. So moving into the blanching of the pasta, have your pot of salted boiling water. Those go in for about 30 to 60 seconds into an ice bath that's going to immediately stop the cooking process, and transfer it to some parchment paper sprayed with nonstick spray. You want to make sure to get nonstick spray between each layer and on top of each layer, otherwise you're going to run into problems later when you're assembling. Assembling the lasagna. Organization is going to be the key to happiness while you're putting together your lasagna. Making sure all of your ingredients are lined up, room temperature or chilled. You don't want to build a lasagna with hot sauce or hot bechamel. It's just going to be a mess. It's not going to work. Take the time to do these things ahead, and that way it's all ready to go when it's time to assemble. Don't worry about trimming any overlapping edges or any pasta hanging out of the sides. That leads to a golden brown and delicious rim. Your entire family will fight over them. Mine did. It was the most sought after part of the entire lasagna. My favorite step is watching it come out of the oven, and then it's a true test of patience because you can't eat it immediately. You have to let it cool for, I would say, at the minimum 15 minutes. If you give it a half an hour, that's even better because it's molten hot in there. And you're doing yourself a favor by waiting. It'll hold together when you go and cut it, and it'll be that much more enjoyable having to wait to then eat the pasta. So good. It's like childhood all over again as an adult. Eating the crispy bits. It's the part everybody used to fight over, and they're all mine.
Oh, yes!